Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Roydell Clarke. Welcome back to the Roydell Clarke channel. In this video, we are looking to make another concept video, and this concept video is to further elaborate an element of the Soloist Project playlist. The Soloist Project is one of three projects that I'm currently working on. You have the Ground Zero Project, the Generation Gap Project, and the Soloist Project. The aim of the Soloist Project is to create a community. This community is called the Soloist Community, where I help individuals chase the lifestyle they were destined to live, with individuals doing the same, not because they are doing the same thing, but because they have the same need to self express. And so that would be the uniting factor. And so people will support what it is you're doing, not because you're doing the same thing, but because they understand why it is you do what you do, and they feel the same way as well. In order for me to do that, however, there's certain barriers, prerequisites that need to be met, certain things that those people, those individuals within that community would want to see from me as someone who says they're going to help them passionately, who's going to help them professionally, passion wise in terms of passion projects and so forth. They would want to see that I am doing those things and excelling at those things in my life, and therefore making me more qualified or qualified in their minds to help them. So, keeping with that theme, this is a third video within that concept. This is where I'm going to show the YouTube channel and to show the work that I've done for my gaming, the Soloist, which is my personal passion. So, that is what we're going to take a look at. Here is the gaming channel. I decided to start with my gaming channel, then my personal channel, for several reasons, and I think for you, some of these points might resonate. I started with my gaming channel because if I did my personal channel, one, I didn't want people to uh, find me, right? I know that sounds counterintuitive. You're creating a YouTube channel. Do you not want views and to be seen in an audience? Yes. But at the beginning, when you're first creating, it is already tough to be able to, and I keep looking up here. And if you guys notice that, I'm looking up here because I have my actual camera, my DSLR camera set up here, but I haven't set up my DSLR camera with my computer. And the reason why is because I said, you know what? I'm not going to worry about all that stuff now. I'm just going to get the videos out. That's what this is about. Keep the main thing the main thing. So that's what I'm doing. So if you see me look up there, it's because my camera's there. It's just not connected. I'm using the webcam on my M2 MacBook. Okay. So the reason why I did not want to share or started with my gaming channel versus my other channel, my Roydell Clarke channel, I didn't want to be seen. I wanted a space where I can upload videos, I can use my gamer tag, a different name for my own name, and produce and see if people are interested. And so this channel currently has 1,180 subscribers. It has 317 videos. And so a lot of work went into this. Actually, you know what? Let me flip this from oldest to latest. So here's my oldest videos. I started off by creating a playlist, and you can see here the thumbnails start to change. I tried some other stuff, realized is trying to create my own style of videos. How can people find me? Eventually felt a little bit more comfortable, got from behind the camera to in front of the camera at some point in time. So started introducing myself in some of the thumbnails. I ended up getting to this animation part of it, playing around with that I thought was pretty cool. And eventually started taking certain pictures and then making animations from that. So they were my mask, my proxy, right? And I thought that was a pretty cool concept that I had integrated back then. A new game came out that I really enjoyed was Monster Hunter World, and so started doing content on that, starting to find my theme, color schemes. Okay, there's a way to have me in the thumbnails, and me in the thumbnails, and have it have a look. Now I'm starting to figure out there's a look that I'm going for where people will see it and they'll know instantly that it's mine. So progress is being made. At this point, I started to get like 100 views of video, and I started to really sort of pick it up. Still worked on my theme. I said, you know what? These big texts wasn't working for me. Um, I need something a bit more bold. Try different colors. Then I realized, oh, let me try making 2 lines, right? At some point. So that started working out. Made myself a lot smaller. Included something else more relevant as far as pictures. This is just the thumbnails. The videos, a lot of learning, a lot of testing, a lot of trials and tribulations. A lot of times recording videos, the mic is not on, your camera's not on. This is wrong, that's wrong. Um, Kind of been through a lot of it. And in doing all of this stuff here, eventually I created this video. How to get party chat audio from a live stream OBS. What's up everyone? Today's video is how to get your party chat on PS4 into your videos, into OBS, into your recordings, into your live stream. So here's that video. So this video was a very important video because I didn't want to, up until this point, I was not creating any sort of video that was doing tutorials. I was playing the game that I wanted to play, doing highlights, gameplay highlights. But when I realized how to connect the live stream OBS headset, I was looking for it everywhere. I couldn't find a YouTube video. I couldn't find a forum on Reddit. I couldn't find it on the PlayStation website. I couldn't find it anywhere. I had to figure it out. And when I had figured it out, I had decided if nobody has a video that actually works, there's a much simpler solution. I created the solution in 2018 and I posted the video, not thinking it would do well at all. It was a random throwaway video. And what had happened was that video blew up. It has 145,000 views, 592 comments, and a whole bunch of people congratulating me in the, how I presented the video. And I helped a lot of streamers and a lot of people. It felt really, really good to do. And a lot of the comments, or some of the comments, said they wanted to subscribe, but they realized I don't do tutorials or anything like this. I just do other gameplay videos. So that's the thing that stopped them from subscribing, and that I should think about going into that route. So this was a very monumental video because it made me realize you could want to share what it is you want with the world, and that's great. But in doing so, within that space of your passion, the world, if you do it on a long enough time frame, will let you know what it is that they are looking for from you, right? What kind of value they want to derive from you. And so this was, a pivot point for me, changing point or what have you. Oh, oldest. Yeah, so let me scroll down. So this is the gaming channel. As I said, I'm just going through it. I don't want to go through all the videos, but just showing the different process. Okay, added myself in the thumbnails, just continuously making improvements. Then I said, you know what? Let me try my own border. I went into Photoshop, started creating my own border around it. And this was cool at the time because right now I have it in dark mode. But when it isn't in dark mode, it would give it that weird border that nobody else had. So my video would always stand out. And I guess you can kind of make sense of it from there. So just continuously trying, making little improvements over time. Eventually made some free content on my gaming website, my original gaming website, and people were downloading that. There was donations that were made, so I was able to get a lot of tea and some food in my university years because of the donations of some of these people who have created certain material for online digital material for. Continuing, and then just building on those themes, right? Different games having different thumbnails, still keeping with the gaming gameplay thumbnails where the red component and simple text, kind of bringing that back. Do have the more complicated text titles, but bringing back some of the simplicity in a way, right? So things start to come full circle, a lot of lessons learned. continuing to post gameplay. Some of them gets views, some of them don't. In this time period, I had hiatuses because life was happening, exams was happening. And so you leave, you come back. I say, finally back, start posting again, right? And stop posting. And I decided to switch gears. So a lot, right? As I'm saying it, it is a lot. And it was a lot of work. But I say this, and I'm recording this video to show, there was a lot of work that goes into this. So it's time for me now to switch and start producing content on the Roydell Clarke personal channel. I have enough confidence. I have enough material. I feel like a lot of it is put together. And now I just need to be able to create the Roydell content, bring back the gaming content, have my website, create blog articles, create the tutorials, show people the excellence as far as the gaming. You can tie in the learning with it with the Duolingo, Quizlet, and other apps. And if I'm able to do that at a certain level, then at that point, I can start to develop the Soloist Media, where I can start helping people and say, hey, I see that thing that you want to share, those box of articles, that blog. All right, join the community. We'll get you going. And you have 50 people. I could see a day where I bring in somebody, I say this is what they're passionate about. 25 people are reaching out to them, letting them know, hey, reassuring them I was there. They're doing entirely different things. They subscribe to that person. They see their development, not because they're interested in what they do, but why they're doing it. And I have the resources around it. I have the infrastructure. I have the tools, everything available to them, and the support system that will allow them to achieve success professionally, but also really express their passion, because a lot of people have excelled professionally, but the regret and those feelings at the end of the night come from not sharing the things or doing the things that they are most interested in, whether they're popular or they are not. So I think that's where I'll leave the video for today. Don't want to go too long on that. I see the video's 12 minutes, so I'll leave it there. I think I got out what I needed to get out. And yeah, so this is part of this first process. Dumping everything, not really worried about it, not to the standard I want to have. I want to have things very organized, but being humble, Kaizen, one little improvement makes for big impact over time. So enough rambling. My name is Roydell Clarke. I will see you in the next one. Peace.